general. Not specifically all the AKs. The 7.62 is a powerful caliber, but the 5.45 caliber AKs, which we're going to use one of today, are little. I don't know. They're not very budget oriented. In fact, the weapons are cheap, but the ammunition is sort of an odd choice. And today we're going to go after one of the AK-74 versions. So there's quite a few of them out there. Some of them more expensive, 28, 21. We're trying to go on for about 20K. You can get them for cheaper on the flea market than you can any of the traders. But as far as the actual AK-10 variants, those you can get for around the same price. But the AK-74N, the AK-74, these you can all get for pretty cheap. So we're gonna grab one of these. And the difference is, for all the different variants, is usually between the fact that this one does not have a folding stock. I think, that's a small one. That one does not have a folding stock. Some of these do. Yes, this one has a folding stock and it's the default. And for the most part, they're not hugely different from each other. This one has a polymer stock and the special dovetail mount that many can use. So it's really only those 4 variants, the ones that can fold the stock, and well, we can't see with that one specifically, but this one has a dovetail mount. These two here, the M and the N, have the dovetail mount, but the regular 74 and the 74N do not, but they are foldable and non-foldable stocks respectively. It doesn't really matter what you're going for. We just want the cheapest one we can get, and we're going to do a few things to help make it a little better. This is an AK, of course, so there's a handful of things we're going to change up. Not a whole lot, and we'll get to them individually. So let's start by grabbing a new muzzle device. So we have a few options. Again, some of these are pretty cheap, but some of them are relatively nice. I think that's about as good as the default one's -5 recoil. Yeah, I think all of these are pretty much the same, these first 4 that are cheap. But then you got the PWCQS. This is a really nice one, 11 recoil, but again, super expensive. And this one here, which is probably what we're gonna go for, is a nice 8 recoil reduction, 5.8K, and kind of high. The Zenit is also nice. It's a little bit cheaper if you get it straight from Skier, but it's 1 less recoil. And it's either between this one here, the SRVV, or the Zenit. We're just gonna go for the Zenit because it's a bit cheaper. The 1 recoil is not the biggest difference, and it kind of looks a little bit cooler. I don't know, it's sort of optional for that. We're gonna go grab that. Sight-wise, I mean, we're not gonna add anything special. You can use the Taticula one. It's nice and cheap, and it can fit a little, like a PKO if you want, or find one in raid. I don't know, I've been falling in and out of this sight. I really don't like how it's got the rear circle sight. It's not my preference. We're gonna grab the mags while we're here, at least. May as well. We can just get them for relatively cheap. Prapor sells them at like level 1. Get them from there. I think we need 4. No, I think we just get 3 because of the vest we were using. Yeah. And the stock, we already have our stock already on there. We don't need anything special. I think we have the default wood stock. One of these. Yeah, this nice shiny one, which is 37 recoil, and if we had a polymer one, it would go to 38. Not the biggest difference. We don't need to spend extra on there. If we get one, whatever, maybe we'll spend more. There are definitely some nice stocks that give you some 49, which for an incredible amount of money, only for 1 bit of recoil, a little bit of extra ergo, it's just not worth it at all. But these can get pretty efficient as far as recoil if you really want to spend the money. And lastly, we need the grip, which is the same budget sort of AK-12 recoil that we also go for. There's the RK3, which is nice, which is probably one of the best ergos, but again, a little bit out of what we want to spend if we're trying to get a little bit of budget on here. But aside from that, and the one thing we're still gonna have to grab is the handguard, which just did not appear in our search because we have to link search the gas block specifically, as always. And oop, that's exactly what we want, this polymer one there. So the AK polymer grip can fit a foregrip, and it has a tactical on the right side as well. We got that one for less than 1K, just magical flea market find. We're gonna throw that on there. And before we grab ammo, there's one more thing. Just did a link search, grab recoil pad. Again, 3K, a little high, but for 5 recoil, that's definitely a steal. Fit on a lot of weapons, so might as well use it. Anything that can fit most of the AK stocks. And this recoil is already down almost below 80. It's really, really nice. We could get it below 80 again with some more better mods, definitely with the handguard, which we'll try and pick up either in the raid, or if we survive, we can just grab one afterwards. But this thing has a PP round in it. We're not using PP. PP is a terrible round. Just delete it right off. What we're going for, we switch over, look at the table. What we're going for is something with decent armor pen, not crazy. Generally, we want at least 30-ish. At worst, 30. At least, you know, in the mid 20s to penetrate to level 3, and we can do some level 4 damage. But we're gonna try and get BP or BT. I mean, PS is okay. If you've got PS and PP, they're not the worst. I really don't like PP because it's a lot less damage and only marginally better. BP is generally what you want to go for if you can get it. But why don't we look at the flea market just so you can sort of see what the difference is, because we should probably search the link search to make it easier. At link search, you can just sort directly by ammo. So you've got the BP here that we would like to have, which is almost 300 rubles per round. BS is a lot more expensive, which is really nice. It's not quite Iglenik, but no one sells Iglenik straight up, so it's crazy expensive. You find some of this, which Killa in Interchange, Scav Boss, he carries a good bit of this on him with his inside his big mags. This is really, really, really good. But we're looking to try and get some BT, which is not, again, not too much worse than BP, but I mean, PS is dirt cheap if you're going for super budget, which we don't need to. We could, again, if that's your option. It's not that much worse if we pull up the chart again. PS 25 pen, which will eventually get to level 3 after a few shots. Level 4 will take quite a bit. You'll probably wear the durability before you end up penetrating. But the jump from BP to BT is a good like 5, so that'll get us through level 3 pretty much guaranteed, and level 4 pretty consistently. The 48 damage versus 48 versus 44 is noticeable, but not not really pretty much negligible, because you're still going to 2-tap to the chest with 44 versus 48, which is pretty much your go-to, either chest or head. And Iglenik is the only one that really doesn't 2-tap to the chest, but then again, you penetrate through pretty much every armor class in the entire game with that, so not the biggest deal. But we're going to go for that nice BT. Why don't we just grab the 120 from this guy, 24K. Yep, we were a little late. Spent too much time talking. Ooh. Well, if we're only going to get it for BP prices, we might as well get BP then. Because BT, if we look at it again, BT is a bit better. Oh, sorry, BP is worse than BT. I don't know, I sometimes mix it up with BS, but BT is better than BP. Penetration-wise, what am I doing? Clicking all sorts of the wrong buttons. BP is okay. I don't know why Fence is selling for so low compared to Prapper. But yeah, we're going for BP. I don't know why. Or are we? No. I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's about the same cost. BT is better. So we might as well get BT. No one sells BT directly, it looks, or if any of the traders do, either a trade or much more expensive than what people are selling on here. So guess we'll grab it here. Yeah, 120. Still pretty expensive. I took too long to grab it again. All these low-end rounds are going for a good bit. 35K. So we're already spending more on ammo, and that's one of the things I don't like than we are the gun. But it's important to spend good money on your ammo, or at least good enough money on your ammo, because the ammo is going to save your life more than the actual gun itself, because the gun doesn't do any of the killing. It sends the bullets to your enemies, but the bullets are what do the killing. And if your bullets are better than their bullets, then hopefully you have an advantage. But yeah, the bullets are really important because BT may get us an extra kill over someone else. That may be the difference between us surviving one raid versus another and making out with tons of money instead of losing all the money. So I think we're pretty much good to go. Aside from the fact I need to buy one more thing, I always short meds. I never keep enough meds on me. I'm gonna buy 3, so I've got them for today. At least for a little bit, because we'll probably die. We'll probably have just as bad luck. Let's ensure these all. Don't worry about the mags. At least I don't worry about the mags. Let's get into customs. And I am liking the left side. I am liking the darker nighttime. Running into all sorts of different kinds of people. We seem to get in games faster as far as matching is concerned if we go night side. So trying to prefer that. I don't want to sit around, even though day side might provide better fights and easier visibility. Night side is a lot quicker to get into. Now we're still sort of hunting for Reshala, not just for the money that we can get from him, but we still have the quest involving him. And once we get that, I don't know if it unlocks any additional quests, but I still have Jaeger at level 1 and everyone else at least at level 3. No, I don't have Skier and Ragman at level 3, I think. No, they're both at level 3. What am I thinking? 35 is Skier 4, I think. No. I can't quite remember. 35 is someone at level 4. And I think it's Skier. I'm not exactly sure. But we'll get them a couple levels here. XP is sort of getting slower since we're not focusing on a lot of the quests. I have a lot of quests that I could do, but there's very few that need done anytime soon. The Jaeger ones we're sort of just working on, and I'm going to need to do some Ragman ones here eventually, because I need to get his reputation up a little bit. Because by the time I get to 40, I need to level him up, have it high enough so I can unlock 4, not just through the level requirement. But for now, the Jaeger missions are sort of our priority, and making money is sort of our priority. Just trying to have some fun while we make money. Get some nice equipment. And we're just doing budget stuff now, because budget stuff is honestly pretty fun. Unless you're going super budget, just doing pistol runs and stuff, which I like to do as well. 5.7 is a monstrous weapon. It's a very, very strong ammunition. And it's nice. I mean, honestly, if I was just running trying to farm Reshala, I would be running the 5.7 because it can shoot through level 3 armor, and I can fit 2 main weapons in now. The benefit of having not a pistol as your main weapon when you go in is sort of twofold, or it sort of balances out. This is one of my worst, one of my most disliked spawns. I hate spawning here. We have pretty much the longest routes past the most players and possible scavs to the dorms. This is full. Oh yeah. Scav. What weapon does he have? I don't know. Doesn't matter what you have. Yep, I see you. Oh, a shotgun, huh? It's weird that you can see me. I can't see you. But you have a shotgun with buckshot. So you're pretty much no threat. Now, what is a threat is a player. That's not a player. over the wall. We can hear him. Killing plenty of scabs. Wasting a lot of ammo because I'm a bad shot too. There was a player on the other side of the wall. Definitely heard us fire all those times. Now, something I don't normally do is check this bus for the key. Yeah, there's a key that can spawn on one of these seats. A very nice key to have. Don't always get it. Battery, might as well take that. Okay, he's got an SKS. And we just want to stay ahead of him. Again, I'm not a big PvPer, especially if other players are trying to chase after me. I will fight if needed, and I do enjoy it generally, but I'm not going to turn around and try and stop and fight him. I'd rather get to my objective as quickly as possible. And we did not bring enough ammo. Should put a stack in here. We got what, 2 full mags, 1 almost full. And those shots, I know they sounded loud nearby up here, but they're likely in 2-story. So you can sort of hear the echoing. Could be in 3-story, just as likely. As long as the sniper scab's not up there, gonna shoot me. Sounds like another AK in there, which will go in and fight, I guess. I'll watch the stairs as we're approaching. Make sure no one runs out on us with all the good loot. Yeah. Okay, we got him. Just had a crappy pistol. Ooh, really good contacts. I guess we'll discard those. We'll discard those on the ground. No one's gonna pick that up. And heal. Yeah, I hear someone. And then 9. There's someone up there at 3rd story. I can't see through the trees. Hopefully they can't see through it. Okay, where'd it go? 1st story. Work our way up. Fuck. Ah, we ran in there. Ah, man. Disappointing. I should have peeked it. I didn't want to peek up the stairs. I wanted to sprint around. So I sort of thought that's where he was. But when I peeked, I don't know exactly what happened on his side, but when I peeked in there and I sort of rushed up next to him, I couldn't fire into him because my AK was up. I don't know what it looked like for him if he shot before I got in. But he definitely shot through. He had good enough ammo to shoot through my vest. My level 3 armor. Well, we'll probably get our contacts back. at the very least from that raid. We'll probably get some other stuff back too, because he looks like he was getting a good bit of loot. What do we get back? Nothing. We just got quest item, which we can just leave in there indefinitely. All right. So let's grab another. First, I want to sell off this crap, clean it up a little bit. Yeah, let's grab another AK. Getting a little quickly. This one, no, I think it was this one. Ooh, those are super cheap. Have a nice foldable. We'll unfold that. Do the same thing. PS. Yeah, I don't want to use PS. That off. And yeah, I think we're good. Linked. Oh, let's filter by item. Let's linked search. Grab all our stuff again. Just one. Magazines. Grab our AK-12 grip. Throw it all on here. Then where's the gas block? There it is. Grab. So the normal one is just over 1K. Nope, that's not the normal one. That's not the one that I want. I want this one. 1300, not too bad. And lastly, we can still search, even though this one doesn't look like a standard stock. It does have less recoil reduction. We're done with it anyway. We'll grab a recoil pad. Throw it on there. And we're actually down below what the recoil was for the last one, which is odd because this is pretty much similarly the same weapon, and the only difference is, aside from its base stats, are the stock, which gives 35 recoil reduction, which is actually not as much as the previous stock we had on there. Did I buy all 5 of there? Yeah, I guess I bought all 5. Okay, we didn't need all that many. Let's see, I think we have some stuff that we can get back from Prapper. Yeah, okay. Grab that, that, and that. Nice, this probably has mags in it. Yep, this is from. Get rid of those in a second. That's from some old runs. It's probably from the shotgun we were using the Sega. And then also, since I do need to buy a backpack, we can just go and grab it from Ragman. Chances are we won't find it for too much cheaper, but backpack-wise, at least for let's see, Burka, the Burkut is pretty cheap, a lot cheaper than you can get it from Ragman. And generally the Scav backpack is also a little bit cheaper. Ooh, that's super cheap. Yes. Oh, of course not. Too slow. Buy one for a little less than we get for Ragman. So we will need ammo. We need ammo now and meds. So we have meds. Let's throw one in there. And we'll heal last because we're healing a little bit right now. Slowly, slowly. So that last thing we'll do is heal. We get all our ammo and stuff, bots. I want to get rid of those eggs. And get rid of this as well. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll grab ammo again, which we just go and look at the ammo prices. Like Prapper's got most of them. Level 1, you can get T, which is crap ammo, but you're pretty much stuck with PS, which again is pretty cheap. Level 2, you can get US, which is unusable. Don't ever use US ever. We can get PP, which is, again, an unpreferred ammo type. It's not much better than PS, but it's twice as expensive. I don't like it. And it's not until you get to BP and BT that it's finally a more balanced. Again, BP probably for buying straight from the traders, but if you were actually getting... oh, I could have swore I did a link. I think I did the wrong search. That was level 2 ammo. Yep, I want to filter by item, not a link search, yeah. So you can get it for relatively cheap here, which, again, relatively cheap is only relatively cheap. Yeah, 43K for the ammo again. I got 130? Okay. I did not get 130. What? Fun of using the flea market. Jeez. Yeah, Yeah, just one. Okay, we got 120. So all we're gonna take in, I guess. Or sorry, we're not gonna take in that one. We're gonna take that, get BT in there. That's set up. All we need to do now is heal. We'll use the one that's already eaten up a good bit first. All right. And I think we are good to go. So we'll ensure on our way out. Let's try daytime this time. And 5K to ensure, might as well. Probably get at least something back. Yeah, we'll try daytime this time. It was pretty bright in the last raid. I don't want to get too dark. It gets a lot harder to see on the stream. Yeah, we're gonna do at least 3 raids with the AK-74. Maybe more today if it turns out a better weapon than the MP5. Or not the MP5. We did the Sega last time. I do like to run the MP5 sometimes as well. Again, 9mm is just a less than ideal ammo type, but I don't want to pay the extreme prices for AP. But I'm kind of paying extreme prices for BT here, so. It wouldn't be too bad. I really like the MPX a little better than some of the MP5 options since it's more moddable. But again, I don't mod my weapons all that excessively. So it looks like we're getting in a pretty decent time. I think they've had a few patches since it was heavy on the weekend, and Battle State has sort of sped up the matching times. And I'm less worried about the matching times than I am getting in late, which we're not because we're deploying. I'd much rather have a longer matching time than be put in a late raid. Let's see where we spawn this time. Hopefully you got some better luck. And if not, we'll probably be fighting our way through and dying again. Nope, didn't get much better spawn. Okay, so we gotta run to the right here. Pretty much the same thing. We spawned in that building far to the left there. Way back there last time. Technically, we're a little closer to the wall here, but not big enough difference to really mean anything. We're gonna probably fight scavs, maybe players out this way. Like the scavs are here. I guess is good. Players are often likely either coming through that hole, you can spawn that way, or being up on the hill. Endurance up to 11, that's nice. I do not focus my skills at all, so getting that up a little higher is definitely beneficial, especially endurance and strength. Got one. Alright, we need to move, because that is not a defensible position. But I took out the one guy, I would like to loot his stuff. Tell me you are the boss man. Likely you're not, but you are. Never mind. This is gonna be rough. We are.
Вон он, сука!
We do not get the boss. We're running low on ammo.
Да они вообще все молодцы, пидоры! Да хули?
I need to close this. I cannot be flanked. Did we get the boss? I don't think so. The quest would have completed. This is what we're here for.
Вон, сука!
Oops. Gotta be careful peeking. Weird angles like that. Okay, I think he's dead. We have to be really low on ammo. Might as well grab that. Their weapons have good ammo, so their mags have good ammo as well, so. Players.
Вон он, блядь, ебашь его!
Very, very bad situation for me in general.
Блядь, человек!
So that's one player down. Good. Alright, I saw where Charlotte himself was.
Вон он, сука!
I don't think we got him. Quest did not complete. How much ammo? Less than half? Great.
Вон!
No! I'm so low on ammo. We just have to sit here and reload. We gotta sit here and reload. I haven't taken any damage yet, but I mean, one headshot, a couple to the chest, could be really, really bad. Oh, this is really, really tense. Really, really not good. But okay, one mag left. He's still right back there. You can see his gun. Thank God. Okay. Okay, one at a time, one at a time. Okay, level 2, hunter, pistol, shit. Shit. Okay, you have a rig that I want, or something at least. Can this fit in here? It can. Okay, good. We'll search that later. Nice bit of stuff here. We'll put that in there. I think we headshot that guy. I'm gonna search there. I need to pull mags out of this for me. I can actually just dump these. These don't have any ammo in there. Actually, I should literally just switch to this. That goes on the ground. This goes on. This we'll put in here. Okay. Let's see, 4. I can just go in there. Let's see, 5. We did not take damage. And this is probably a better weapon for us. So we got BT. Yes, nice. Okay. You have another kiver. I would like to take that. AVS I will take instead of this. AVS is worth more. Delete Rashala last. Super nervous just walking out here. I could die if someone's trying to watch here. Okay, I'm gonna take your backpack. Sorry, you had the good loot. That is a beautiful gun. Another AVS I would like to take, but I'm not gonna spend the time to sort the entire time. Charlotte, we're gonna loot here. You got the important stuff. This, do we have room for? I don't think we do. Maybe in here. Key card, yes. Big important stuff. Whatever else goes in there. I'd like to fold that. Does that fit here? It doesn't. But what I could do... I want to take this gun. It's not crazy valuable, but... Let's see if I put this on here. Let's say I put this here. Take this... This here. Take this here. This goes here, and the hunter is again not super valuable, so we'll just take the sight off of it, which is valuable. And that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. From him, and we'll get a little more greedy here. Take some of this stuff off of here. I guess we'll drop that and take this. I'd like more crap. That's what we're sticking with. Okay. Now we have the mission's done, right? I would love to get out with all this equipment. If we don't, the mission's done. This is great. The AK-74 was a success. I played that, I guess, well enough. Not engaging those players, letting the scavs do most of the work. I think they did all the work, actually. The scavs killed both those players, so. We spent a lot of time. Players could be anywhere. Gotta watch for them. I'm gonna take a sort of circuitous route. I don't think I see the sniper up there. I don't think so. He could ruin our day really quickly. We're gonna take this wall. Nope, he's up there. Yeah, he's definitely up there. He can't see us if we hug this wall. Hopefully players won't either. We're gonna avoid the dorms entirely. Because I can't carry anymore. I mean, for all I know, there's a weapon case in there, and that would be worth more than everything I have in my pack now, but We're gonna ignore it. Nice, we got him. So now I can feel a little bit safer running across here. Again, players are fucking everywhere, but at least I should assume so. Don't see anything that way. Yeah, we don't want to tangle with any of them. I'm gonna stay as close to all these trees as possible. Nearly full, good enough for me. Seeing anyone out here? Try and get across without getting shot by anything. Man, now it's so tense. Tensest point this whole time. We've got roughly what, 200k, 300, maybe even 400k rubles in our bag right now. Now some of it's in the gamma, because that key card is definitely worth a good chunk. It's over 100 itself, but yeah, all this other stuff we're carrying is definitely highly valuable as well. We've only got a nice, what, 0 durability. We should probably switch that out, actually. Let's do it in this bush, then. Because we have one that's got 61. Okay, you've got some mags. Okay. Discard that, put that on, pick that up again. Okay. I think we'll just switch like that. Okay. 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 Let's see, we've got meds bound again. We don't have painkillers on anything. We have painkillers in case, but mission's done. We don't need the TT. We don't need the golden TT in our gamma case. Because I can turn that in. I've killed Vershala plenty of times before. So I already got that turned in to Lost Man Prapper. Don't get shot crossing here, please. We didn't take any damage, I don't think, this entire raid. I don't want to jinx it now, where we die, but we avoided all damage fighting all those guys, I think. Unless our armor completely negated a bullet. Yeah, we're full HP at the moment. We have not healed either. As far as I can remember. Maybe I'm just so high on adrenaline I just can't remember shit. I mean, the BT worked out. These guys had AVS rigs and stuff. Now, we did get some headshots on them. Or Charlotte specifically, but he doesn't have any armor on. He never does. Yeah, the Scab boys. Man, we got so much money here. And this is where I died at one point. I was running the Sega, but it's really unlikely that I die between here and the crossroads, or at least I don't often die at all here. We're relatively scot-free. Again, that's probably jinxing it, but we should be fine. Get across here. There. That's pretty much it. Chances of someone killing us is pretty much 0 at this point. We're getting out with what? 2 AVS rigs, a bunch of guns. Ooh, that sun probably wasn't too close, but that is a lot of money. We made a lot of money back from that raid that we lost doing other raids and stuff. I'm gonna get that mission done. It's probably the first thing we're gonna turn in. 11,000, because yeah. All right, so yeah, the first player we killed, just shooting across, there was probably part of that team of 2 that ended up getting killed by Vershala. But I ended up killing him. I was responsible for all 3 of their deaths, technically, in some way. They were trying to find me. Yeah, very little body damage taken. because the BT does end up shooting through the level 4 AVS rigs. I'm glad they brought me in that the Pilgrim pack. That let me get some extra value out. And I could have gotten more out. I could have tried to Tetris a little better, but not super worried about making every single dollar you ever could off of here. So this is the one that we brought in, this one, and this is the one we came out with. Let's just, for simplicity's sake, pull this stuff out first. The key card goes in the stash. Do I have a bunch of key cards somewhere? I think I do. Then, do they fit in Doc's cases? Maybe I don't have key cards. Maybe I sold them all off. Yeah, they fit in Doc's cases. Okay, we'll hold them in there for now. I don't do a whole lot of labs runs, so we may just end up selling it at some point. But see the golden TT, which I guess is a trophy. I don't think I have room. I just checked in here. I don't think I have room. Not there at least. Yeah, or there. But I guess we'll put it here just to keep as a trophy, I guess. What am I talking about? Speaking of, we're supposed to be doing, not sell, tasks. Yep, the trophy. Nice. And we do get nice. Okay, some good missions. Hand over kill a helmet. Well, I have a kill a helmet because I've killed him before. Let's turn that in real quick. Easy. And then kill 3 dressed in police uniform scavs. I guess I just killed 3 random scavs that just so happen to be dressed weird. Okay, that should be super easy. We are, what, 1 quest away probably? That gives 0.5. This gives the cash register keys. Nice. That gives 0.5. That gives, we can probably do that easy, but that gives 0.3, which would not be enough. We're not focusing on these missions. Those will get done. I'll do this, or at least think about them off stream. But look at all that great loot. So what we're gonna do, Pilgrim, we're gonna obviously save, almost never use them. And then, let's see, I will probably pimp this, since this AK got us a bunch of money, let's pimp it out a little bit actually. Nothing crazy we're gonna add on to it, but we're definitely taking, let's see, this off here, adding to it, that we're gonna take off of this one. Again, we're just removing stuff that we wanna put from here onto here, which is gonna be the Bastion, which means I'll take that off, put the Bastion on. They don't fit, what? Oh, it's got the, that on it still. There we go, now it fits. And then what else did I want to put on here from here? I wanted to put the, oh, that's it, yeah. The Trax is a nice foregrip for here, but for these weapon types. But it's worth more to sell to me than this one, so we'll keep that here. I don't know if I'll keep the AK-06. We'll probably sell that. I don't like the site in general. But I think we're actually going to end it here for the stream. I'm gonna sell this stuff. But you've seen what the AKS can do. It can fight Reshala if you know what you're doing. You can take out some players. Again, I had to drop them at that time, but I'm just so excited to sort all this loot and stuff. That I'm not going to just jump into a raid immediately. We'll come back and probably tomorrow do another run. I don't know what weapon we're going to do next time, but we're probably going to go for maybe our only 9mm gun tomorrow. We'll see what it is. But